Wisdom of Solomon 6:21. If your delight be then in thrones and scepters, O ye kings of the people, honor wisdom, that ye may reign forevermore. Call Halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakor Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well. Salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing his word in sincerity and truth on the four corners of the earth. Alright, I'm just back, with another quick lesson, alright, about, the Israelites, okay, ultimately ruling, alright, the men that you see on the corner, alright, the men that have, devoted themselves, to this work, alright, it's not just to, go out, and talk every weekend, for the rest of our lives. It's to ultimately, rule the nations, man. That's what we fighting for, to rule in righteousness, man. Alright, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. That's what we doing. Alright, it's not, like people say, you just think you know everything, and you think you're smarter than everybody. Like, this truth is just a way for us to basically just fuck with you. You know what I mean? It's actually to bring forth a kingdom, man. Alright, so that the word can be pushed on the four corners of the earth, and the kingdom will come, man. Alright, and we, Lord willing, I will be the governing body. Us being as the hopeful elect will be the governing body, the ruling class. Alright, and that's another problem with our people. They don't have a rulership mentality. They want to be subservient forever. Alright, we want to rule. Alright, we see the wrong way to rule. I mean, every time you wake up in the morning, you see how shit is. Just study Esau if you want to know how to rule in wickedness. Alright, and the scriptures, and the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is, breeding us or molding us, to rule in righteousness, man. Alright. So it say, if ye delight, Salakia, if your delight be in thrones and scepters. Alright. Now when you go into that word scepter, it says an ornamented staff carried by rulers on ceremonial occasions as a symbol of sovereignty. Alright. So then you go deeper, going to that word sovereignty. Alright, it means supreme power or authority. That's what we want on the earth. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Supreme power and authority. And that's what the elect is gonna have. Alright. Supreme power and authority over who? You nations. Just like, Esau got. He got supreme power and authority over the nations. They do what he say. With his international policies and all of that, because they scared of him. Alright, and that same fear, alright, that y'all got for Esau, y'all gonna have for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Alright, because that's who is to be feared, in the kingdom. So in this kingdom to come, we gonna have that, sovereignty, man, that supreme power, and authority over the nations, man. Alright, it says the authority of a state to govern itself or another state. Alright, cause we're gonna be governed by the laws of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, speaking on the Israelites. Alright, well, the whole world actually. Alright, but the point I'm trying to get at is we not gonna be under nobody rule but Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Alright, we ain't gonna have to adhere to Esau's laws no more, cause his laws is bullshit anyway. You know what I'm saying? The authority of a state to govern itself. Alright, the nation of Israel, we're gonna be governed by ourselves, by our own customs, our own, rules and regulations, which is the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. That's what we're gonna be governed off of. Not however many laws Esau got, whatever. All that is gonna be thrown out of the window. All that wickedness, all them wicked laws that Esau has, man. Cause we're gonna be governing ourselves. Alright. It says, or another state, cause we're gonna be governing y'all too. Alright. It says, some of the synonyms is jurisdiction, alright, rule, supremacy, alright. People call us a black supremacy group. I've heard that one before. It's Israelite supremacy is going to be on the earth, alright. Dominion, alright, dominion over the nations. Alright, that's another thing that we're promised, is dominion over the nations, power over the nations, alright. What else? Authority, control, influence, man. Alright, that's all the things that we're gonna receive. Control, influence. Alright, the same way Esau influenced these nations. We gonna influence y'all just righteously. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna be righteous, man. All right, the law, statutes, and commandments, you're gonna be influenced by that. You know, it says autonomy. Hold on, Salaki, I'm driving this. Salaki, it says autonomy, independence, okay, self-government. We're gonna govern ourselves, self-rule, home rule, self-determination, freedom. All right, being free from Esau, being free out of captivity. All right, that's what we fighting for, man. Get back to the original point, man. All right, sovereignty, like your sovereignty, you know, rulership, not just, you know, to be out here rebuking y'all forever, man. Because sooner than later, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to destroy this place. And those who have earned it is going to earn that sovereignty through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Alright? So I'm going to have the wisdom of Solomon 3:8. It says, they shall judge the nations, speaking on the elect, and have dominion over the people. And their Lord shall reign forever. See, to get that word dominion. All right, that was one of the words that was synonymous with sovereignty, man. Dominion, man. Power, man. That's what we fighting for, man. We see the so-called white man sitting in a power seat. He don't know what the hell he doing. That's why the whole world is going to shit. Because the so-called white man ruling. Everything all messed up, man. He jacked everything up, man. All right. So when we have dominion, because it prophesies that we will. When we have dominion, all right, the earth is going to flourish, man. Everything is going to be ruled in righteousness. All right. They shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people. The people being you other nations, you heathens. Because y'all had your little run. That's how you got merciful the Most High is, man. You let all y'all rule for a moment in time. You know, but ultimately the sons of God, you know, the Israelites, starting with the elect, is going to rule for eternity, man. In righteousness. Alright, so that's who we gonna have dominion over. When it says dominion over the people, it's gonna be over you heathens. Alright, and their Lord shall reign forever. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Alright. But I'm gonna have the Psalms 2:8. It says, ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. That's dominion, man. The uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession, having the dominion over the whole earth and the people, like it says in Wisdom of Solomon 3:8. Having dominion over all of that is what we fighting for. Rulership. Alright, not just to be able to, you know, not to belittle preaching the word, you know. I wouldn't be doing it now, you know, if I was trying to belittle it, but we're not going to be on the corner just outsmarting you every weekend or during the week, man. We're going to be ruling, man. That's what's the end game is. All right, us ruling. All right, it says, thou shalt break them with the rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. All right, that rod of iron, like that scepter, man. Going back to Wisdom of Solomon 6:21, that scepter. All right, if your delight then be in thrones, so like if your delight be then in thrones and scepters, man, that rod of iron. Okay. It says, be wise now, therefore, O ye kings, be instructed, ye judges of the earth. All right, because that's gonna be our job in the kingdom of heaven, to judge the nations, man. You know, say ye judges of the earth, man. All right, if we have dominion over the people, we're gonna have to judge the people, man. You know, just like Esau passes wicked ass judgment on us, man. We're gonna be, you know, passing, you know, righteous judgment on y'all. All right. It says, but I'm having the Revelation 2:26. All right. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. See, that word power was another word that was synonymous with sovereignty, man. Power, man. All right, absolute power, man. Of course, under Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, we gonna have power, man, over the nations. You other nations. So it's prophesied that one nation, all right, is gonna rule over everybody. All right, after the so-called white man. And it ain't Russia, It ain't China. It ain't, you know, all you nations that's gearing up to be the, you know, like the head honcho in the world. No, it's gonna be the Israelites. You know, as it's prophesied. All right, it says, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I receive of my Father. And that's just reiterating, you know, Psalms 2 and 8 through 10. All right, we gonna rule with that rod of iron. All right, we gonna have our sovereignty. All right, meaning we gonna have, you know, our rule, our supremacy, dominion, power. You know what I mean? Authority, control, influence. You know, independence. You know, all those words, man. You know, that are all synonymous with ruling, man. You know, that's how we gon' not Salakia, but that's the end game to what we do, so we can, you know, Lord willing, become the rulers of the earth. All right. So I hope that video was edifying. With that, I'm gonna say shalom.